Hey, fucking welcome to freaking the Ratchet and Clank. Oh, listen here. I'll have you know, I was gonna spend. So Emma's been out of town. Sorry, this is gonna be. First off, I look fancy. I am very fancy. Game racers better show up because if not, they're missing out on their freaking redeem. But yeah, Emma's been out of town, right? So I was like, I am gonna get everything set up, right? So I've got like the music bed, so I can be like, screw the game right now. Just bump up that music bed, have some nice, fucking, content ready here for you. Get the nice music going. Do a nice job getting everything set up. Real nice, right? Well, in doing so, I may or may not have crashed OBS like 5 times, right? So I was going to get all the channel point icons done. I was going to get all the channel points automated. All of that was going to happen, right? Then, because OBS crashed and because I was trying to do really difficult stuff with my audio mixer, which shouldn't be difficult, but I'm working on it, I'm learning. So, like, hear me out. This nice music bed, right? It's got some nice sound to it. Like, look, watch it go like this. It's real nice. When I go like this and I switch the thing, it tells you what's playing. Real nice. Great. Excellent. However, right, like, the problem is I can't control the music bed on my mixer yet. I'm still working on that. But anyway, enough about that. Your points are in the mail. All I'm saying. Your pointses and your redemptions are in the mail. They're gonna get redone very soon. I should have time later in the thingy in the future. Let me go ahead and do one thing on here. Yeah, I shouldn't need to, but I'm just gonna limit myself to a good old 2 decibels. So that way, just in case I get all angry and such, I'm not gonna blow your eardrums out. So we're playing Ratchet and Clank, right? Here, just gonna make it to where you guys can hear Ratchet and Clank. So, Ratchet and Clank, right? It's one of my favorite games of all time. Emma's not here because it's not one of Emma's favorite games of all time, and she's tired. So, it's my turn to have a grand old time, right? So, we're playing what is arguably the first formative game of my childhood. It ain't much to look at.
Final
it ain't
attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help.
It's not great, but it's good and I love it. I love it a lot. So basically the whole idea is that this guy Ratchet, he really wants to be more than just a mechanic on a backwater planet. He builds his ship, right? But it needs a robotic ignition system to get started. Well, you know what? He deserves to be a mechanic wherever he want to be. You know, the galaxy's big, right? Well, you got this evil henchman robot factory, right? And they're like, ah, shit. You know, he's like, bad shit's happening. I better get this info to someone who can do something. He escapes, right? Gets into this ship. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Click. Boom. Fucking awesome. And see, here's the thing, man. I remember playing this demo. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and disable this music bed, right? Because I don't really need to have it keep popping up when you guys can't even hear it. Well, like, this game, right? It is your typical platformer. Well, I saw a demo of this back, you know, when they used to have demos in, oh dear Lord, we're gonna have to change those camera controls. There we go.
Welcome
So,
to Gadgetron Help Desk. We're here to
back in the day, they had, you know, the game demos inside of Target and Walmart and all that place, where you could play game demos. Well, I got the wonderful fortune of playing this game as a demo, right? It was really fun, and we ended up seeing it, and we ended up getting it, and this is arguably, you know, I always say that Super Mario World was the game that made me enjoy video games. It was my introduction to how cool video games could be. But this is the game that I think cemented my lifelong love of video games. I mean, it's pretty good, right?
You can interrupt help desk messages.
Let's see.
Pressing the triangle
You know, I realize there's a lot of freaking lines in this that might not be as entertaining for you guys to see. So let me see if I can pop those out of there real quick. Can I do this without? Hi, yeah, there we go. Let's see. Don't even worry, guys. All games actually look like this. Let's go ahead and just take that to none real quick. There we go. Ah, well, I tried, guys. So, yeah, that's where we're at, right? So essentially, this is the game that made me think about games differently.
Gadgetron's omni-range
Let's see.
allows
R1. Yeah, all right.
to activate it. Use the R1 button.
Man, I could play this game all day, every day. I love the franchise. I love the feeling of it. It's a game that set out to do a very specific goal, which was basically be a action platformer, shoot 'em up, and man, did it fucking succeed. Yeah, no, it's definitely worth a replay. I like to put it in better perspective, I guess. I didn't even care about the PS5 as a concept because by this point I needed to enjoy PC gaming. But, you know, that said, I literally got a PS5 because they did a brand new Ratchet and Clank game for it, right? And that's how much of a fan of this franchise I am. And it was great. I do want to play that on this channel, but I really couldn't not.
You can also use it in first person by
Look at that. I love this game, right? It's just so good. I have no complaints with it, right? But, you know, gosh, just an entirely awesome freaking franchise. And yeah, is it anything to look at? No, not particularly. It's not the nicest looking game. It's got that, you know, that PS2 era ick on it. You know, the games on the PS2 looked like games on the PS2, whereas games on the GameCube varied in quality from some of the nicest looking games in existence to, you know, Uggo, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But this was my childhood, guys. I'm going to play it for a long time tonight. And by a long time, I mean, by the time this soup gets hot, I'll be done. I hope Iron Man has managed to keep the iron nails intact. I unfortunately lost mine.
Interesting. You're quite handy with your wrench.
Seep.
I built that ship with it.
Yeah, my seep. Once it
I'm in
gets
search of
too
someone
hot,
who
I'm
would
just
give
gonna
assistance in saving the solar
sign
system.
off.
Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio.
Oh
every
man,
week.
I
Other than
freaking
that, no. Hey, what's
look.
all
Don't
this
get me
save the
wrong.
solar
I know they
system
did their
stuff
reboot and
anyway?
everything, which was fine. Like it was okay. Well, thank you for the hydrate. I am going to hydrate until I run out of my ginger ale, and then I'm going to not hydrate anymore because I'm dying. Oh, that's okay. Melting a bit of a thumb ain't that bad, as long as your thumb's okay.
So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand.
I freaking love the villain of this game, right? Like, a villain before, oh good, your thumb is intact, great.
Drift into the sun where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas, but of course,
Like,
sacrifices must
this
be
guy, the villains of these games were well ahead of their
made. If
time.
you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
Like just, oh yeah, I want
People on
to
those planets are
blow
Well,
people
good
up
luck getting Captain
to
Quark
make a
to
better
help you.
planet for my
Actually, you could
species.
help me.
It's
If
freaking
you could use
awesome.
your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
Oh yeah, his stupid antenna.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
They're
also
too
happen to be
good for
equipped with
being
the
bad.
latest robotic
Okay, so
ignition
like
systems.
in the
My programming
reboot,
allows
in
me
the
to start any ship
PS4
I
Ratchet and
choose.
Clank reboot,
I
they
agree
kind
to
of
take
do
you to
something
this
stupid
wherever
where
it
they
is,
like
and you get my ship
immediately
started
make
for me?
the narrator
I'm
Captain
proposing.
Quark, which is like boring in my opinion. Because like the whole idea is that Captain Quark in this franchise is just fucking stupid, and I love him as a
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
like you can kind of get the idea
this is
from the
great.
silhouette
So
that
that's
like,
where I've
oh
been
okay,
stuck this
Captain
whole
Quark
time.
is
Please return to
terrible,
appendix.
and I love that. He's
Huh?
incompetent.
Oh, right.
He's like one of the
Sorry.
best
Oh,
henchmen
and by
I've
the
ever
way,
seen in a
you can
game,
stop calling me
and he
sir.
has
My name's
arguably one of the
Ratchet.
best turnarounds like ever
You got a name?
in
serial
freaking
number is
this
B549.
franchise. I don't know. Fucking
I'll just
love
call
this
you
game.
Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about
Well, let's
that.
just see what Captain Quark has to say.
I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
They make him look kind of like a butt, and I love it.
Patience.
Yeah, that villain
This is
laugh.
your
Yeah, no,
last chance. Stop
they
this
went
madness
hard
now.
on this game.
Okay, wait.
It's insane.
You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No, he's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Yeah, no, fucking love this game. Like, the villain's great, the story's good, the gameplay is fine. I will say, I have such a weird relationship with this game, right? Because
Oh,
I love the gameplay of the you know, what you call it.
if there are any left.
I love the gameplay of the first one because it is very classic. However, the problem with the gameplay of the first one is that to an extent it is very how you say simplistic and not in a bad way. It's just, it's very much like this is a platformer for a title, or for a franchise for a platform, and that's fine. But Going Commando, the second game, I think is widely regarded as like the best of them. But in my opinion, it was super hard. All the games around that time are simplistic like that, though. I mean, like, I don't disagree, but, like, oh, thank you for the posture check. I'm sitting here like a fucking gremlin. Yeah, no, like, this, I will give this game a pass on the simplistic, for what it is. And it's not bad by any means. In fact, I would make the argument that some of the changes they made along the way in this franchise didn't make it better. However, I remember, yeah, Spyro was insanely difficult. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm remembering this game now. Like, Spyro was a difficult game, but it was very easy to grasp. This game is more complex, but the difficulty seems to spike in this game, at least to me. Like, I know that's like a cop-out answer for a lot of people, but like, the difficulty of this game is weird in how it goes, because I'll have, like, you know, no issue with 85% of this game, and then there's like 2 levels that are like, oh yeah, by the way, this is gonna be hard and you're gonna hate yourself for like the next couple of hours. And that's fine. I have nothing against that, because then we start playing the second game in this franchise, and almost immediately I'm like, oh wow, this is significantly harder, because they made it an actual like third-person action shooter instead of like a platformer. And yeah, no, it's definitely harder, not in a bad way, but it's definitely harder. Okay, so why? Okay, don't worry. I may have went the wrong way, but that doesn't mean we can't just keep going. I'm not necessarily going for 100% here, but I am going for whatever gets us furthest fastest, because, like I said, I'd like to make a regular old dealio of this franchise. I really deeply enjoy it. Gotta say, the reboot on the, or not even the reboot, but the sequel on PlayStation 5, excellent. Oh yeah, gotta get my nuts. Getting my nuts is like 90% of why I like this game. Gotta get my nuts. Let's see. Oh, and bolts. Oh. Well, this is embarrassing. Oh, you know what? One thing I've got to do. Go ahead and get this going. Whatever, 30. Boom. Oh, wait. Almost there. Boom. All right. Chicken butt. Thank you so much. All right. There's the newest black market dealy bopper doodle dandy. You guys have fun with knocking that out. If we do it before Christmas, I'll make it special. I'll make everything cost a point. And whatever else I can do. Yeah. I'll make no limit. Fucking, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Good luck. Must become a Christmas tree. And how would I exactly become a Christmas tree? You'll have to explain that one to me. Lord Iron Christmas. A Christmas tree. I get it. Oh boy. By growing more limbs and putting on... I can't grow more limbs, but I'll see what I can do. Let's see. I've still got to do my Link cosplay and then figure out how I'm going to be a pig. Look at that plumber's crack.
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Frickin' love this guy. This guy's in like every fucking Ratchet and Clank game, and I fucking love him.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough balls.
Okay, also, can I just say, this game is surprisingly, like...
Worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing.
I don't want to say political, but this game is surprisingly, like, socioeconomic
We could use that.
inclined. Like, the main character, or the main villain is like, we overproduced on our planet,
Did he just slide
and,
down a sewer
like,
pipe?
he's just corporo takeovering an entire world.
This is the solar ship
And then
Radical. We
this
seem to be
guy
under
is like
attack from the planet's
socioeconomic disparity.
It looks like some sort of fireworks display.
Like,
Probably
holy
in your
shit.
honor.
Whoa, that was close. Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Also, these
Let's make a
guys.
detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long.
Kid, let's M-screen.
Eject! Eject!
Fucking, we're not gonna live that long.
Left? That was
Fucking
Skid
love
McMark.
this fucking
Does he know
game.
Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say, I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Gadgetron
man.
infobots give you coordinates for new planets. Now that you have the infobot for planet Iridia, you'll need to find a ship to get there. To enter, look around the
All
world,
right.
press and hold the
Let's
L1
see.
button.
Grab some stuff. Grab some nuts. Grab some bolts. Ah, man. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this fucking playthrough. You know, I spent 2 weeks attempting to not get sick for this trip. Woke up with a cold the day after the ball. Oh, look. Something's absolutely been going around, and it is making me want to expire.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Fucking...
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, no, I'm sorry you are feeling insickened. I hope you get to feeling better soon. I know Emma was struggling for the greater part of a week, and I have not been significantly better. I had a... so, I get, like, mouth sores, right? Like, not fucking herpes. I've had someone ask me that when I've explained this. And I'm like, no. I have had them since I was a kid. Like, I just have a big sensitivity to acid or acidic foods. So, like, I think I ate something spicy or something. And, fucking... I started chewing on my mouth in my sleep. And so I've just been dealing with a mouth sore for the last, like, 3 days. Or no, like the last 5 days. Let's see. But I found out Zycam has some nasal congestion spray that I used over 8 hours ago, and I can still breathe out both my nostrils. You know, you always take for granted the like, ability to breathe, like, out of your nose until you can't breathe out of one of the nostrils. God, I hate it. It's like, you know, freaking I forget what not having mouth pain feels like every time I have a sore on my mouth. Man, the body's weird. Like, I forget what pain is like until, you know, I don't have pain anymore. Okay. Interesting. So there's that stomach acid stuff. Can't remember what it's called. It's in a blue bottle. Get a bottle and swish it like mouthwash. See, I've got a couple of different remedies, and they all work fine-ish. I'll have to check that out, though. I basically just my current routine is just kind of suffer for 5 days, but it gets progressively worse until day 4, and then by day 4, which is what I'm on, I'm mostly back to normal, except in the mornings. Shout out to Kanka from Blistex. They're fucking great. Love them. Like, that shit rocks my socks. Oh, come back. I need to murder you. Man, I remember this game feeling huge when I was a kid. And, like, it doesn't feel tiny by any means, but it definitely doesn't feel as big as I recall. Oh, also, I hope the ball went well. I've been meaning to touch base, but, you know, distractions. Oh, I'm glad you had fun. That's awesome. That is good to hear. Oh, yeah, look at that. I hate the bomb gloves so much in this game because, like, this is before they figured out, like, hey, it would be nice to be able to aim shit. So they do the stupid lock-on system where you are either, I can't move or I can't aim. Love that. Love that so much. What did I have for dinner? You know, the funny part is, I didn't even have much for dinner. I had a free Domino's pizza that was sitting in my inbox. And so when Emma was gone, in order to avoid having to do a ton of dishes, I just ate that for 2 days. But I supplemented it with healthy things like asparagus. And that's it. I hope you ate healthier than I did.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian Snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment
He's
isn't
got a
functioning
butt
properly.
chin.
That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal.
Fucking
so if you're
love
fighting crime or just fighting grime.
Oxtail, green beans, and rice. Ah, yeah, that's what I call healthy compared to frickin' pan pizza for 2 days.
You know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is a metropolis.
I should add subtitles. I can't recall any of this.
A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Chairman shipliness.
Coordinates to 2 new planets. You can use your ship. Press the select
Let's see. Can I? Yeah, there we go.
button to bring up the map. Your ship is marked.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I gotta say, it is almost over for the horrors of retail workers everywhere. We only have like a week and a half left, and it has been terrifying. It has been horrifying, but I am so glad that we are almost there. Yeah, no, I have been more than ready to just kind of die a little bit inside every time I go into work. All right, so did that. Iridia is, I believe, where we need to go next, but I don't remember if we can get everywhere there. They'll deserve a break or raise. So actually, I'm not getting a raise because I'm good or because they pity me or anything, but I am about a week away from getting a $4.20 raise, so that will make me very happy. I will convert that to money to get tear prevention, so that way I can keep doing my job. I'm just gonna get my tear duct surgically removed. Okay, so let's see. I guarantee this is gonna turn into I can't get through this until I get the frickin' thing. But you know what? It's okay. I'll find a way to carry on. All right, let's... Hey, there's Skid McMarks. That didn't take long.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude.
In the flesh, little dude.
We saw ya.
Every surfer guy. Oh yeah, no, I'm 420 is very nice. I'm very excited about it.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
It's not necessarily that it's crazy, more than, man, it would have been nice for that $4.20 raise to have taken place over the course of the 5 years that I've been at Costco, as opposed to I get paid well. Like, I'm not gonna say that I don't get paid well.
Well, all right. You just keep that foot elevated.
But like, man, it would have been nice if I had been able to get like $1.50 every couple of oh, hey. This mission right here stressed me the fuck out as a kid. Yeah, no, I'm very thankful for oh. Ah, look at that. Yeah, no, I'm very happy for where I'm at, basically. In that regard, man, retail workers in general need and deserve to be paid much more than they are. It's fucking insane. Like, especially around the holidays. Like, I know that, you know, you get, like, they call it hazard pay. Okay. Just... Okay, there we go. Yeah, they called it hazard pay during COVID, but I think just being a retail worker during the holidays is a hazard. Like, I witnessed one of my coworkers getting yelled at today because a shopper wanted to move through an aisle that was clogged up with other shoppers, and they thought that by yelling at my coworker that would resolve the issue. I love helping people during the holidays because it always boils down to exactly what I just said. People who seemingly have never shopped before, and then being confused when every year they revert. All right. Look at that. Now I've just got to find the last critters. McDonald's could never. When I worked there, I got 50-cent pay. I left there around 2018 making $8.60 when I came back home. Now they make $15 an hour, which, like, I gotta say, so many people are angry about how much money that you can make working for McDonald's. I'm like, have you ever had to work McDonald's? I haven't, and I'm very happy that I haven't, because it's horrible. It's just horrible. And people are like, they don't make that, they make too much. And it's like,
A brand new Z3000.
what? No.
You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
Man, I
You've just
love Skid
acquired a
McMarks.
Gadgetron
He's so
Z3000
stupid.
hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on Clank Railgar.
Man, I love this game because some of the stuff is like so obtuse. Like, oh yeah, you know, you need to learn how to frickin' handle this or that or what have you. But then they'll flat out be like, ah, yes, use this hover bike on the race on this place you've not heard of yet. So that way you can, you know, have a grand old time. It's so fucking funny. Managers making 21 to 24 an hour. Like that, I'm sorry, that's not enough. And that's not even like, I remember the pet store I was working at. I was making like $12 an hour, which was not bad. Like that was good pay for, you know, what I was doing. But you know, I left there because I was not going anywhere in that company, and I saw the writing on the wall for the location I was in. And when my manager, or when my regional came in to say, hey, you know, thanks for giving us a 2-week notice, because if you didn't, we would, you know, crucify you. But we're not going to accept your 2-week notice because, you know, we don't have to. Freaking double standard that we've got there. Yeah, no, what was I going to say? I left there and immediately started making what store managers made. And that's just sad. Okay, so this is where I may as well wait. Just stopping by to say this game is great. Thank you, Fakey. It is one of my favorites, one of my all-time faves. If I ever start making long-form video content again, I am absolutely going to be talking this game up. Like, it really is just... It's something else. It really... Ugh. I could literally talk about how good this game is for 3 hours. And, you know, this game is so simplistic in how it operates. Like, yeah, I may complain about the lack of aiming and lock-on. If this game got a direct remake with the same engine as Going Commando, like, I would legitimately, like, just be happy. Like, there was nothing wrong with this game. And honestly, we didn't need anything other than maybe, again, better lock-on. Like, Going Commando felt like a really good step in the right direction. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but some of the added complications didn't help because of the way it like worked. Like, yeah, you get oh god, rant, which is better, watching football on Thanksgiving or Christmas? So I am not much of a football watcher, but I gotta say, for me, Thanksgiving feels like better sport watching weather, because it's like you can just you know when you have to take one for the team there, but like it feels much more like, you know, the type of weather that you're supposed to go to, like for sports. Like Thanksgiving feels like you say hey to all your people, and then there's no gift exchange or anything. So it's like you're just kind of sitting there eating food, so you watch sports or you play sports. Whereas Christmas, even if there's not a ton of gift exchanging, there's always Christmas movies. Like there's not really very many Thanksgiving movies, you know? Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say that my rant is in favor of frickin' Thanksgiving for football,
We have no time.
and then Christmas movies for
I could be the next
for Christmas. All right, so now I just need to frickin' go all the way to Metropolis. That's the thing. On a counter note, if you guys haven't, absolute banger of a Thanksgiving tradition to build off onto this rant for a bit. This is the ideal Thanksgiving, right? You have food. Food's easy. Don't even need to go into it, how good food is. But then, you know, you listen to Alice's Restaurant, because that is not necessarily a song, more than just an experience that has to be listened to believe. And then you can watch the football games. You can play some flag football out on your lawn or at the local park, whatever you want to do. The world is your clam. But then you get, you know, you get the food. It feels good. You eat. It feels great. Like football is a food holiday. Christmas, what you do, you wake up, right? You open your gifts, so that way you get that out of the way. And then half the time your family fucks off to, like, you know, see their gifts. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a little lame sometimes, but I'm also not, as I've mentioned before, I've not been much of a gift giver. Never been the biggest fan of that. Not because I am not good at giving gifts, but like I said, I'd rather give people experiences.
I got some great bargains for you today.
You know what? We're gonna hold off on that. My wrench is fine. I don't know. It's yeah, you know, I think for sports it's Thanksgiving. For movies and ignoring your family obligations,
L1 button.
gotta go with Christmas. All right, let's do this thing.
Welcome to the Captain Quirk Fitness Course. If you're strong enough,
You know,
fast enough, and
I would
clever
love
enough
one
to
of
beat
these
my
for the
fitness
yard.
challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck. Quirk Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
I like bruised egos as
Excuse me,
one of
Captain,
his
but we have more
things.
pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling.
I
evil.
fucking
This isn't
love
the real
how
Captain
naive
Quark, you
Clank is in this
numbskull.
game.
It's a robot.
Oh,
Can I feel like there's a way to destroy him? But man, God, I can't remember. All right, obstacle course time. Look at that. Look how easy this is. I remember this was the demo level. Like, you got to play this entire little obstacle course. Man, I forgot how much I love this fucking game. Man, has it only been an hour? Am I like I feel like this game is significantly shorter than what I remember it. And like that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, no, you know what? It's not shorter than what I remember. I remember that this feels so fast, and then you get like later into the fucking game and it turns into like
These moving walls
the
also
worst
function
thing
as
ever.
spots. Jump and jump again to kick off the walls in midair.
Like some of these freaking planets that you go to in this game are like just nightmares of length. This is such a yep. Oops. Got a little overly hasty there. Huh. See, I'm doing it again. Alrighty, let's do this again. All right. Man, what a feeling. You know, this is one of the first games that I felt like I had the scope. Like, you know, this game felt like it had tons of scope connected to it.
You loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
we finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is weak. Then
I love all the
was in
frickin'
power
side
poses
characters.
Like that for breakfast.
Like, don't get me wrong, I was a fan of Jack and Daxter, but like they had like 5 fun side characters,
Somehow you managed to impress that
whereas
fool
this game,
Captain
every
Quark.
single fucking
Knows
person.
about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
Fucking love this
Let's
game.
see it.
Not so fast.
Like little
Today, the
insects.
two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
Ah, whatever.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Yeah, I love this game. It's fucking stupid.
Congratulations on your new Gagatron slingshot. Use it on
Okay,
standard
we'll
versus
say
like the ones nearby.
phenomenal change, right? In the you know, later games. Not having to have the swing shot as a frickin' equipped item was so much nicer than this. Alrighty. We're not getting those crates. I don't need more bolts. Alright. I like how it's like, get him. Also, this is like a city. Like, there's people working. I like how in every other iteration of Metropolis, it's like, you know, hey, this is a city and surprise, under attack out of nowhere. But in this fucking game, it's like, Yeah, no, yeah, this city is, just home to a bunch of mercenaries, and, you know, those thugs can just go around with impunity. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. See that? Easy peasy. Oh, God. You guys ever get a freaking entire whole ass log in your eyeball and you have to scrape it out? Love that. Always happens to me like in the middle of a pitched fight scene. Let's see. Nothing, no secrets here that I need to deal with immediately. Oh yeah, these guys. Easy peasy. Oh, hey, it's Big Al's Robo Shack. As seen on TV.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw in the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
You're that robot
Actually,
guy.
I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that
I
up,
love
what
Big
can I
Al's
do for you?
Robo Shack.
We saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
The classic spend
Okay,
money
won't hurt a
to
bit.
progress.
Wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. Let's frickin' enter the world of the third dimension.
Using the Helipack's boost jump feature to climb these boxes. Press the R1 button to crouch, then jump.
I will say the platforming of this has always been
Stretch jump feature
really
across
good.
this gap.
No
Now you're
complaints
ready.
there.
Crouch using the R1 button and then jump. Try using the glide feature of your new helipack. Jump, and then press and hold the X button in midair to glide.
Look at that. Now, maybe it's just me being like, you know, the rose-tinted glasses. I'm sure I'm going to be upset with this game by the end of it, because that's how it always is. But there's something to be said about the variety that you have on display in these fucking games. It makes me happy. Like every map for the most part feels kind of unique. Pardon me. There are a couple of what you call it, kind of like, they don't feel like, you know, copy pastes, but they feel like if they had been able to weave the narrative better, they would have been able to reuse some places, and that's not a bad thing. I would rather have variety, but like whatchamacallit, like Quark's like obstacle course and everything, and then the planet Brilgar, I think, that's like an all-out war. They feel like they're two sides of the same planet. Not that that's a fucking complaint. I'd rather a game be like, yeah, here's two big old planets. That's cool to me. Okay, don't get on there. I don't even think I need this stuff over here. Like, I'm not going for completion. If I was going for completion, we'd be here for 8 million bajillion years, and I'm not personally here for that. I am primarily a story junkie. Alrighty, let's do this. I remember this little part right here pissing me off too. Oh, yep, that's why. Because you go through all this trouble to kill these dudes, and then half the time, they fall off the map. You don't get anything for killing them. Oof. Ooh. And then you get up here, right? And it's like, well, I got here way fast, but it's gonna get away from me. Gotta get this all done real quick. I would like to see, you know, once the licensing and everything is no longer an issue, I would love to see PC ports of these, like, collections, because they've already got that on PS3, I believe. I'd love to see that become the norm. Like, I'd pay $60 for this, like, quadrilogy on Steam. 100%.
Must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Especially if they brought it back to, like, you know, widescreen.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have
Oh
anything
man,
to worry
this
about.
this wonderful suit is starting to get
He is quite
hot.
dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Man, so they make and I'm not saying this to be, you know, a jerk, right? Like, the reboot that they did turned, like, Ratchet into, like, the stereotypical, like, easy breezy kind of, like, I don't want to sound rude, but, like, boring. Like, they make both of them into not having any sort of real personality, which is a shame, because I like the personality of this game, and I like that they're kind of idiots and they don't really mesh well together. Like, Ratchet is a guy that really wants to, you know, just get off of his planet and be a rock star, and, like, you know, that's it. Meanwhile, Clank is the idealist, like, we have to save the universe. And I don't know. It's like, it's kind of cool. I really appreciate that. And I like that they don't always get along. I don't know. You don't really get that. Yo, yo, yo. What up, Evan? How you doing? Yeah, I'm playing childhood games because, man, I am a child. I also just really, really wanted to play this. Emma is not a fan of this franchise, partially because it makes her feel horribly ill. Jack and Daxter next. Actually, yeah, no, I do want to do Jack and Daxter as well. It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of childhood games.
Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant! Yes, sir. You have
Just such a fucking great villain.
Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
Like, oh yeah, we're already destroying your planets. But we also are just evil. Like, they don't even make any sort of, qualms about it. I love that. What fucking great-ass villains. Alright, let's just, let's have some fun here. Let's see, so we need... I'm trying to remember all that you gotta do in these places, because I'm trying my best not to have to backtrack more than we have to. It's like, I know I need to buy those things, but why buy them immediately? Like, these first, like, 3 planets, outside of the tutorial planets, are just kind of easy. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so is it this way and then the other way? Come on, there we go. Yeah, I think it is the other way first. I will say, I can't remember this game as much, like in terms of the individual layouts, as the other games. To be honest, I could probably play Up Your Arsenal. I could probably give you guys a play-by-play of like probably a good 50% of that game. Like, it's easily my most played. I know it's not, or at least I'm pretty sure it's not as beloved as Going Commando. If at the very least, I know that Going Commando was basically the benchmark for the rest of the franchise. Because, I mean, fuck. I think literally everything from Going Commando was on display in every game after it, but also like the open world collectathon areas and places like that have made a reappearance in the reboot. I mean, again, nothing against that game. It wasn't my favorite because it was a significant difficulty spike across the board, which was earned. Like, it felt good. I'm not a complainer about difficulty in that way, because it was an improvement over the difficulty spikes of this game. Like, this game is weird, right? Because, and I mentioned it before, but like the Captain Quark fight about like 2/3 of the way through the game is like, hey, here's a brand new thing you're gonna have to learn how to do, And if you don't do it well, you're locked out of playing the rest of this game, which I know that's like the poster child of basically every action platformer of this generation. Like, man, Jak and Daxter love doing that too. Like, oh yeah, if you're not good at this one mini game that does not test your abilities whatsoever, I guess you're not going to enjoy playing the rest of this title. But yeah, I mean, again, it's not terrible. It's just frustrating. Fucking Pac-Man minigame in Jak 3. Like, man, you wanna hear me talk about how ass something is? Like, what even is this spot right here? That 2 bolts, that's all it was. Man, no, this game is childhood central. Like, I mentioned already, I could play this game like... Oh, fucking stand still. There we go. Yeah, no, gotta say, bitchin' game. But Going Commando just knocked it up like 15 notches. I still think that even though Up Your Arsenal isn't as good of a game in a lot of ways, I think it is... I don't know. It feels like, to me, the culmination of what this franchise could do. And then, Deadlocked was fine, as far as, oh, let's make it a cooperative, weird, freaky multiplayer game goes. It was fine. I think they stumbled a lot on having a place to go and things to do. But you know what? It was fine. Alrighty. I think I should have gone the other way first, but... I also love that they're just like, hey, we're going to give these guys ammo for the new weapons, like, immediately to try and convince them that they might want to, get up on that. Yeah, this one's a weird one because it's like they have like all of these little nooks and crannies, and it's like you have one singular fucking bolt in here versus, like anything of value. That's a freaking carryover from classic platforming. The freaking Spyro gym nonsense. God, Spyro, that game was the king of here's mini games that just end your life. Or not the first Spyro. The second Spyro is when it was like, hope you're surprisingly good at fucking skateboarding games. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, it's the suck gun.
Sweet. Gadgetron
Oh, suck cannon.
Vacuum up multiple enemies, then fire them out as high caliber missiles. Caution, enemies must be small enough to fit inside the barrel.
Alright. Now I just need to remember how to do the rest of this fucking game. Oh, yeah, I gotta go back to the frickin' nighttime McGee level to get the other side of this. But there's also all of that I need to do. How do you get over there? Wait, no. Gotta get the frickin' trespasser first. No, biggie. All right, let's just mosey on back over there. Just take on... actually, you know what? We can just kind of skip shit now. Look at that. It's like I'm not even... I don't even have to worry all that much. I'm just kind of awesome. I remember this music track specifically. It's like, I'm pretty sure they used it anytime it was like a puzzler section. Meanwhile, like, I know some people, like, remember when, like, yes, you had entire worlds use the same frickin'... Well, I mean, Mario. Like, the original Super Mario Brothers was literally just, you know, one song that they played, like, all the time. And that's cool. It's really interesting that within, like, 20 years, we have seen just a complete sea change for how video game audio works. I'm trying to remember if this is the one where you can, like, bypass most of this room. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and this place is cool. Like, I'll give them that.
Yes.
And you know what? On one hand, fuck this minigame, but on the other hand, I mean, it was fine. As far as puzzler minigames went, it was fine. Oh, just waiting around. There we go. Okay, so other thing. Just make me able to just do stuff. Don't fucking make me equip stuff to use the puzzle things. Like, again, fixed in the very next game. Like, they really did a bang-up job. All right, just make our way back around. There we go, look at that. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's do this thing. It's like some of these I just instinctively remember. But I remember as a kid, some of the later ones are just like, screw you. Oh, ho, ho, some weirdness on that rock texture. Although that just might be the rendering oddity of the upscaler. Up, oh. Oh man, I also remember this being like slightly infuriating for me as a kid. Because like, you know, they go up and down at alternating rates so that way you can kind of play it easier. Yeah, screw that. There we go. Like how he's just kind of doing his calisthenics over here.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I
Fucking
did.
really, really dumb.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals.
Hey, he's a
to fill
chairman.
positions in these
It's just,
exciting careers.
it's fucking interesting.
Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal.
Yo, isn't there a Ratchet and Clank
robot
dating
repair
sim?
man,
Is there?
sub-cannon test dummy,
It like,
and
don't
administrative assistant. So
toy with
call
my
BTS.
emotions like this.
Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking.
No,
See all the cool
there
gadgets
isn't.
they're making?
But you
Let's
know
go
what?
get some.
It's okay.
We must continue our search for Captain
Also,
Quark.
not to be a jerk, right?
Right.
I am.
Sure. We need to
Um,
find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk
Like,
to the scientists.
they
So they're bound to know where he is.
so they
I'm unsure
speaking
about
of
your
dating in
You
Ratchet
think
and
too
Clank,
much.
right?
Come on, let's go.
You know, so they have like the frickin' dude's daughter from the third game, right? And she just kind of disappears, and I don't remember what happened to her. And then in the, you know, future series, which like I don't quite understand the timeline difference of those games, but like
I got some great bargains for you today.
like they just kind of have a grand old time forgetting about everyone and saying, okay, Ratchet has a new love interest. And it's like he does that, or they do that like in every freaking game. It's like, okay, yeah, they're gonna give him, you know, the Lombax girl from the second game, and then just gone, never to be talked about again. And then, you know, after that, it's like, okay, well, here's hot lady number 2. Oh, yep, nope, done. Bye-bye. And then it's like, now we get Towin, who is like apparently I can't even remember Towin. And now they've got, you know, what's her face from Rift Apart, which is fine. I like Rift Apart. I really have no complaints about that game. No notes. Game's perfect. Love that game. highly recommend it. But yeah, no, I don't even think they like make that into a kind of love interest thing. At least as far as I'm aware, they don't. Oh, this, I remember this mission fucking me up for ages. It's not even like a difficult mission. Oh, God. I will say, I forget that I'm not, I haven't gotten any weapons, which is on me.
Need a little help with these enemies? Try a Gadgetron Taunter. Available at any Gadgetron vendor.
Oi! I get the feeling I'm gonna forget to like get something done here. Okay, so I think that does that one. Wait a second. Just got to think about this for a second. So these guys can do those. And that's there. That is, these guys do those, and then these guys do the fucking... And then it's just bolts. Ah! Oops. Yeah, no, my hope is, I've got like 30 more minutes in me. I am hoping to get through these first couple of planets real quick. That would be kind of cool, kind of nifty. Well, there's something down there. Nope. All right, let's go the other way real quick. There we go. Just kind of send Clank. Oh yeah, and then you get the like freaking like Clanko bots. Ah man, this freaking game series was just, it was ahead of its time. Not to mention, like, oh yeah, the Clanko bots. You got to be careful with Clank because he's small and weak. He's a chump. I do like that they give him like big fisties when he punches.
Jump, then press and hold the X button again while in the air to glide.
Let's see. Trying to remember all the places I need to go in this, because this is probably one of my least favorite locales in this fucking franchise. I don't know why this place got me. I think it's because it's like the first time where there's like a ton of stuff you've just got to do to make any progress in the game. And as a kid, as a small carb, I was just not a fan of having to do anything difficult. But these guys right here, cutest freaking things on the planet.
Activate a Gadgetbot. To command a Gadgetbot, hold down the triangle button and select Wait.
Attack, my lovelies. Like, these guys were just cute. There's no way around it. And if I will say, Rift Apart had a really cool system for you know, Clank the whole time, but the Gadgetbots were just really cute. Is there other stuff I had to do? Nah, it's just this. Easy peasy. This freaking stupid laugh was good too. What can I say? I really like this game.
The Gadgetron Hydro Displacer uses Insta Faucets and Insta Drains. Using it, you can drain and fill pools. Our sensors do not detect any on this space station.
Alrighty, here we go. And like I said, I'm hoping to get through this place in its entirety before heading out.
So you are.
And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a, what is it?
A hydro displacer.
Great. I always wanted one of those, I guess.
Like, man, such a fucking asshole. I love it. Alright, you know what?
I got some great bargains for you today. Oh, that's a nice one.
I need to figure out who voiced that guy real quick. Sorry, this is really important. He sounds like the janitor from Scrubs. Yeah, he is Neil Flynn. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fucking great. Yeah, okay, you know what? This game just got even funnier to me.
This shuttle has an autopilot which will take you to a decommissioned Blarg warship. Our scanners indicate...
Like, that's just kind of fucking funny. Like, because hear me out. So I've been rewatching Scrubs, right? Scrubs, it's a show. Like, I like it. But the fact that the janitor is the frickin' Gadgetech dude or the Gadgetron, it's fucking great. Oh man, the shooting in this game is not something I remember fondly. Also, why make a quick select bar and then make it to where, like, there's no point in using the quick select bar? Sorry, I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling the annoyance in this run. All right, let's... Oh yeah, these things... Up. get up here for a second. Change that. Look at that. Easy peasy. This stressed me out. Press the big red shiny button. Then it starts exploding. Yeah, no.
Thank you for selecting our automated self-destruct feature. Vessel annihilation sequence initiated. Please remove all personal belongings.
It's like they give you enough time. It's not even difficult. But I forgot that I can do that. This stressed me out.
Just a reminder, this vessel will self-destruct shortly.
Like, it's not difficult. It's very easy, but it just I hate anytime they give you a time limit in a game that's like not like Mario Brothers level time limit. Oh yeah, this.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Blackwater City. We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days.
Like,
in related news,
this
planet
reporter
has recently been suffering from
is
an infestation
awesome.
of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate
Come on, do it.
these nuisances.
Yes, there we go.
Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking
God,
about the hoverboard races.
fucking so good. She's totally fine, I think. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? It's fine. Like, that's the thing about the frickin'... I love Ratchet in this game, because it's just like... He doesn't give a fuck, and I love that. Like, I appreciate heroes that really don't feel like heroes, you know? Alright, so nothing over there is of any importance. I always hated these. Okay, we're fine. Alright, change over to swing shot, right? Then, oh, guy's right there waiting for me. Look at that. Everyone's doing well. Everyone's great until... Oh! All right. Click that off. You know what? Fucking hate this game's system for locking on, which is kind of have them in kind of the central area that you need them to be. It's fine. Well, that's just a shame. Now, I don't know why, but the amoebas ended up being in like every game, and I love the fucking amoebas. They're so stupid. Like, they make me happy every single time I see them.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Thank you, janitor. You know, I deserved that. Oh yeah. I remember never looking in here. Look at that. Another gold bolt. Won't have to worry about that this entire run. Man, they were so stingy with the health in this game, by the way. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't love the, you know, getting 800 bajillion hit points in the other games, and then it doesn't amount to any extra protection because everyone just gets more damage. But, man, they were super stingy in this fucking game. All right, I deserved that. They made this, yeah, okay. It's like they were on the right track with the way the weapons work in this game. It's just like the light lock on that you kind of have with some of the weapons is like a good step, but man. Look at that. So, like, when do you think we're going to get a Magnus Archives game? So, I don't know that we ever will. It's something where I feel as though it would have to be a visual novel of some kind, which I'm not opposed to in the slightest. But I think they've gone on record to say that they've like been very hesitant to do any sort of I think they've been very hesitant on doing any sort of stuff that would be Jesus Christ, I forget how far they start you back. Any visual representation of anything, because like the fan base already has like their varying ideas with it. I don't know though. I would be down, but I definitely think it should be more of a visual novel style game. Maybe with like a Papers, Please-esque like information mechanic. I don't know. I think it would be interesting, that's for sure. All right, do this again, but this time, don't do that. Okay, bomb glove. God, I suck at this game. I consistently forget how to play. And it's okay. It's what I'm here for. Oh, you know what? Problem solved. Oh, he nabbed me. I'm pretty sure the easiest thing you can do is leave like 2 of these guys alive, because then he just kind of sits there. Oh, I'm a dummy. I'm a dumb, stupid. Just gonna.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
It's okay, guys. We're getting through this tonight. Not the game, but like this fucking place. All right, screw these guys. I don't. Okay, I deserved that. I deserved that too. Okay, I didn't deserve that one. The nostalgia of this game is perfection. See, like, on one hand, I 100% agree. Man, some of these missions make me a little angry. Like, okay, admittedly, I am not trying right now. 1 second, let me put on my actually entertaining gameplay face real quick. All right, there we go. Get through that unmolested. Let's see. I will say something that I don't recall being as much of an issue in the sequels. It's like the weird invulnerability frames that enemies get in this, which can be infuriating. All right. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Man, he really gets me every time on that. Oops. Yep, gotta do the old runaround. There we go. Easy. Oh, was there something else in here that I needed? No. Thank God. Just get that. That way I can get through here real quick. Oh, fuck it. It's like you...
Whew. Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left
Some nano-wit.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget
am
engineer.
an inventor.
I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola, my soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these at cost?
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount too.
2,000 bolts. Jesus Christ. Just ridiculous. What do they think we are? Swimming in bolts? I mean, we are, but ouch. Thank you so much for the raid out suggestion. I will do so. Oh, you know, I could have been collecting more bolts. Not that I need any. All right, guys. We're about 15 minutes out. I think I can, at the very least, get us a little bit of the way through this. All right, let's get through the annoying one first, because that way the next stream I do can be kind of like, hey, let's start on a fun note. And you guys might be like, oh yeah, this one's not that bad, but I remember this one also. It's like this game gives you like 3 panic attacks per like hour if you're a child. Night of 100 Frights. I actually remember that game. Man, that game, I'm a level with you. That game feels dated. Like, not in a necessarily a bad way, but like the best way I can describe it, like that game felt like it had one foot firmly planted in like classic adventure style stuff and one foot planted like entirely in like bullshit adventure game logic. Like, you need this, you need that. It was funky. I liked it. I have nothing against it. But man, definitely a funky game. But yeah, I'll keep that one in mind. I remember that one a great deal. I've got to see if I've got it stored somewhere. That's becoming the tough part. I did a cleanse of my my media library, and some things did not make the cut. That doesn't mean I can't get it though, because man, so back in my heyday of locating classic media, it was easier to find, you know, the just the bulk like maximal library stuff, which is fine, but man, okay, so folks, sorry. You're going to have to give me a bit, because I really don't want to have to do this multiple times, and this one still stresses me out. Oh yeah, no, it's not actually that difficult, but man, I hate underwater sections in games so much. Yeah, like this is not difficult. It's not even remotely close to being hard. It's just, it's like this right here stressed me out so much as a kid. Like, screw that. Okay, we got through this section faster than I think I expected, though, so we might be able to get through the hoverboard race as well. I mean, fuck it, might as well, right?
press conference is over.
Oh yeah, this guy
Captain Quark
too.
don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see, my friend and I need to speak to the captain about a matter of galactic security.
You mean you and your walking camera? Paparazzi
Like,
make me sick. No,
seriously.
But, sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand once we...
Now, save it. I know how it works. You convince me to let you in, you snap a picture of the captain in his underpants, then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million bolts.
You've got it all wrong.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 bolts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Quark.
Man,
So
what a
you
dude.
Don't get in unless I get a kickback in advance.
You see how it
4,000 bolts.
hinges, the door opens.
Captain Quark?
Was that?
It's Ratchet and Clank, Captain. You know, from the hub.
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy you found me. Huh? There's an awful plot being hatched to destroy
I
our
freaking
planet.
love how easy it would have been for Captain Quark to just kill them.
We're all in grave danger, and I believe that together we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you, and I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really?
Also, like,
You mean I could be
I
famous?
love
Oh, here,
how, like, freaking gullible he is,
What
but
makes one man toil in
Quark
obscurity
is
while another becomes a hero?
far smarter in this game than we really give him credit
or
for.
just pure blind luck. Wise men through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Quark knows the secret. That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations than any other hero in the
Man, this
galaxy.
fucking idiot
Now
butt
is your opportunity
chin,
to see if
man.
you've got the stuff
Awesome.
heroes are made of.
Awesome
This
character.
infobot contains coordinates to Quark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade of confounded contraptions? Can you quickly can you Quarkly quick? Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself. Learn the secret and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary.
I love all of his disclaimers. Like, yes, completely legal.
Meet me at my headquarters.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
Fucking great. All right, let's see. Can we do? Ow! Fucking. Oh yeah, can't get there from here. But you know what? It's okay, because we are approaching the end of our 2-hour window. So what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna grab this. I'm gonna raid this person, and then we're gonna sign off. Just get down to the place over here. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you all for joining. I'm going to try and stream again. Maybe tomorrow? I'm not sure. We'll see. But anyway, this has been just an absolute joy. And I will see you guys